Once upon a time, in the heart of an icy, snowy land, there lived a little penguin named Piko. Now, Piko was a curious penguin. He loved exploring, but he also got distracted easily, and his penguin family had told him many times to not go too far or he might get lost. But one day, despite his family's warning, Piko waddled further than usual. He was so intrigued by a group of seals playing in the distance that he did unnotice the ice under his feet start to crack. Suddenly, the ice split apart and Piko found himself separated from his family and friends. The little penguin was scared. It was so cold, and the water in between the two pieces of ice looked so dark and deep. He couldn't see the bottom of it. Piko wanted to call out for help, but he was afraid his voice would be too weak for anyone to hear. Taking a deep breath, he started swimming towards the other side. He kicked his little feet and flapped his wings as hard as he could. But the current was strong and he was exhausted before he even made it halfway. On the other side, Piko could see his family and friends squawking with worry. They were too far away though, and Piko felt like giving up. As the cold started to take over his body, he sank down into the water and closed his eyes, thinking this was the end. But then he heard a voice. "Don't give up, Piko, we're coming to help you." When he opened his eyes, he saw his best friend, Mika, swimming towards him. Behind her were the rest of his penguin friends and family. They were all linking their bodies together, forming a line. "Grab onto my flipper, Piko," Mika called out to him. She swam closer and closer until Piko could grab onto her. Then, slowly but surely, Mika and the rest of the penguins pulled Piko along. Even though the water was freezing cold, Piko felt warm inside knowing that his friends were helping him. After what felt like forever, Piko finally reached the other side. His family and friends cheered, and they were all so happy to see each other. They huddled close, sharing the warmth of their bodies until they were all dried off and ready to go back to their homes. That night, as Piko snuggled with his mum, dad, and little sister, he knew he was the luckiest penguin in the world. He had the best family and friends who would always be there for him no matter what. The next morning, Piko went to go find his friends and tell them how grateful he was for their help yesterday. They were all playing and sliding on the ice, and they were so happy to see Piko in good spirits. "I wanted to say thank you for saving me," Piko said to them. "There's no need to thank us, Piko. That's what friends are for," Mika replied with a smile. From that day on, Piko never went exploring too far away from home again. And whenever he did, he made sure to stay close to his family and friends. He knew that no matter what, as long as they were together, they could overcome any challenge. And that, my friends, is the story of Piko, the little penguin who learned that teamwork makes even the hardest journey possible. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more adventures. Until next time, remember to always be kind to others and never give up.